6, 7, 8. Hello. Happy Saturday. This is an unexpected live because I just did a masterclass on polarized communication, and I wanted to share this with you because, well, one, I took this masterclass primarily for you. I want to learn more about the communication in relationships so that I can share this with you and also implement it into my programs and coaching. It was pretty amazing, and I'm going to be completely honest with you and transparent with you. In the beginning, some of the things that they said about the especially the woman communicating, I was like, I would never say that. But I was open-minded, and I wanted to hear them out, and I wanted to learn, so I stayed. I signed up for the class, I paid for the class, and I did the class today. So one of the things that I learned through this class, because I asked questions like, well, wonder if you're trying to communicate in your partner is narcissistic, or wonder if you're trying to communicate being in your feminine energy, your feminine communication with somebody who is, X, Y, and Z, toxic, narcissistic, whatever. And I got so much clarity in this masterclass, and I wanted to share that with you. So the number one problem in relationships, because of course my relationship now with Ray is so good, it's so healthy, it's great. We don't fight, we don't argue. I work on myself every single day, and that helps a lot in our relationship. But I was thinking about my relationship with my ex. I was thinking about the past and who I was back then, and how this communication, this polarized communication that I was learning about in this masterclass would have helped in my past relationship. So one of the things that spoke to me during this masterclass was that this is the number one problem in relationships, is, I don't know how to describe it, unbalanced, unhealthy communication between the two people, the two partners. And what I learned today about polarized communication, and thinking back of who I was in my relationship with my ex, I thought, oh wow, I was totally showing up in my masculine energy. I was totally showing up in my mother energy. And I was totally being overbearing in that relationship. So there was a conflict, right? Because I wasn't being in my feminine energy at all. I wasn't being in my woman energy at all. I would say probably 99% in my mother energy in my past relationship. And that played a huge role. I'm not saying that you can have a relationship with a narcissist if you learn this polarized communication. I'm not saying that at all. And I asked that question during the masterclass. And it was a great question because I got a lot of clarity around that. But what I know to be true is that it would have helped. It would have helped. I still would have left. I still would have, eventually got out of the relationship. But maybe I wouldn't have gone through all the trauma and the drama and all the shit that I went through if I was showing up more in my feminine energy and more in my woman energy and more and allowing him to lead. So the whole thing about polarized communication is the roles that we play, the instincts that we have as females and males. in relationships, right? So it could be your romantic relationship. This communication also works with communication at work, with people, family relationships, all types of relationships. And it's basically you learning how to be in your feminine energy and communicating from your feminine, from the feminine part of you, and not leaking into your masculine energy, which is mother energy. You've heard me talk about the mother energy. And when we're in mother energy, which is she loves too much, she gives too much, she does too much, that is masculine energy. Because when you think about a true masculine man, what does a masculine man do? He instinctively protects and provides. That's what men do. They protect and provide. So when we women show up in a relationship and we take on that role as protecting and providing, i.e., love too much, give too much, do too much, then we're taking away from his masculine role and we're taking on his masculine role. Well, where is there room in the relationship for the feminine? Which is what I call the woman energy. How do you be in your woman energy? So this was one of the things that popped out to me. The number one problem in relationships is communication. How do you communicate correctly in a relationship? When things aren't going your way, when there's an altercation, when there's a fight or argument, how do you communicate? Do you immediately go into judgment and rejection and attacking, and then your anger builds up and your sadness builds up and you're feeling hurt and being triggered builds up? Or do you communicate in a way where you're expressing your feelings, where you're expressing your needs, where you're vulnerably showing up and expressing yourself? That's one of the biggest things that women tell me when I ask them, what do you want in a relationship? I want to be able to express myself. They'll say the same thing. All the women that I talk to from all over the world say the same thing. When I ask them, what is it that you want in a relationship? One of the things that they tell me is they want to be able to express who they are. Well, if you don't feel safe with the person that you're with or in the dynamics that you're in, you're not going to express yourself. You're not going to feel safe enough to be vulnerable and express yourself. But if you learn how to be in your feminine communication, in your woman energy, then you will feel safe to express yourself and be vulnerable. So, the number one problem in relationships is communication, is the lack of communication, is the overbearing communication. How do you solve that? You learn how to communicate in your, for women, your feminine energy communication, and for men to lead and be in their masculine energy. And this is something that my coach told me a long time ago. One of my first coaches, empowerment coaches, she told me, when you look at the man and the woman and you look at how God built us, well, God built us to receive. She says, I'm not trying to get dirty, but think about it. We women are built to receive, and men were built to provide and give. So I just wanted to share this with you. Happy Saturday. I hope you have an amazing Saturday. I was going to flip my camera real quick if I can figure that out here. And I'm working on some emails, and we're at the camper this weekend. This is our beach place. Beach happy. And there's the babies sleeping. My babies. That's Mina. Hi, baby. That's Scooby-Doo. Big old Scooby. He's a big boy. He's my big boy. Yeah. And this is the camper. This is the beach place. That's their bedroom back there. This is our beach place. This is our beach place. I'm gonna show you the outside. This is the bedroom. That's Ray's side. This is my side. Hey! This is my side of the bedroom. And I'll just take you outside for a second. Let me grab my shoes. Ray and I built a deck. Well, mostly Ray did. I helped. Very, very little. But I helped. I helped. I mean, I would say he did the majority of it. Okay. This is the deck. This is the deck. What?
It's like the place I gotta buy pieces for is gonna be in the middle.
Do you want a towel?
Oh no. Oh, I gotta prop it up with this.
Okay. This is where we sit. We have not furnished it. It's not completely done yet, but this is for now where we sit. We have these beautiful lights that light up the deck. And this is behind our camper. Huh? Don't mess with it, babe. We have woods behind us. There's the grill. It's woods behind us. And then my sexy husband over there putting the finishing parts of the deck. There's the babies getting some sun. This big gate that my husband made. It's like a farm gate. It's so big. I love it. And this is the campground. It's just that road you see just comes in like a T. So we're at, like, when people first come in, we're at the T part. And then you can just either go right or left. So if you go right, you go this way. And then if you go left, you go that way. Those people just moved in. That one just sold for, I don't know. But a lot of people here live like 2 hours away because we're so close to the beach. They have like little campers, these campers. But look at this deck. They have these campers for like beach getaways. Look at this deck. Look at this deck. OMG. Look at this deck. Look at my babies. Oh, I love them. And our flag. We are patriots. So I just wanted to share with you about the communication in relationships. I took this master class not only to learn more from me and my relationship, but also to implement this into my coaching for my clients, to deepen, that's a good word, deepen the woman energy that I show them, lead them, guide them in how to be in relationships so that they can have successful relationships. So happy Saturday, everybody. We are probably gonna go to the beach now. What are you doing on this Saturday? My hair is I had a hat on yesterday, so it's really bad. Anyway, I love you. Have a great weekend, and let me know in the comments below what you think about what I shared with you about the polarized communication and just the masculine and the feminine communication. Let me know.